Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
And I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
We have, to start the show, Mark on the line from Tradewinds Marina at the Loop City Reservoir, Sherman Lake. And I have a question for Mark to start with, so
good.
See how it works out.
All right.
First of all, good morning, Mark. How are you?
Good.
Good. Now,
nice cool morning.
it is a nice, cool morning. You said the fog and clouds are shifting around a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you, Mark. The subject last week was how you've evolved from being a supervisor of a construction crew to what you're doing now and doing chef work in the kitchen and then taking your talents and building things and so forth. So I wanted to ask you what your favorite recipe is for frying up fish. Maybe this time around crappie. Is there a way that you fry up crappie or put it on the grill? What's your favorite?
Actually, I like we have it's a dry batter that's called Slap Your Mom fish fry. That's kind of a Cajun fish fry, but it's not overly spicy.
Mm-hmm.
And I like, especially crappie. We like to take the crappie and fry them up, and then do fish tacos.
Oh, there you go.
Fish tacos, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. And you have them in the egg and then roll them in that batter?
No, just coat them with the dry batter and drop them in. I always drop them in butter. I don't use oil, but
yeah. Okay, I was just wondering because crappie's pretty darn good, but making fish tacos out of them, that sounds delicious. That sounds good. Yeah. So let's talk about anybody out there catching fish and frying them up. Is there fishing going on, and has it been any good?
There's been a few guys out this week. We're getting to the time of year where I guess school's starting and football practice, volleyball practice, and I think people are kind of winding down.
Yeah.
We're actually going to change our hours next week and go from 8 to 8. So
okay, good to know. All right,
but the fishing, they're still doing pretty good on the catfish. I haven't really heard anything about the walleye or anything, but sometimes it's hard to tell on that because someone comes in saying, "Oh, we just knocked the crap out of the walleye." Well, they're probably lying. And someone come in and say we didn't catch nothing, they're probably lying. So it's hard to tell.
It balances out, doesn't it, Mark?
Yeah. I got a few guys that come in, and I truly believe what they tell me, but there's a lot of them you just kind of look like and you're just like, okay.
Well, good fishermen don't tell, so let's make that clear. But I know that for folks over there that live over there for a long time and fish the lake for years, they kind of know where to go where they have a better chance of catching fish. But for those out there who maybe haven't fished Sherman very often or haven't had too much luck, and sometimes when everybody's fishing, you can tell because all the boats are in kind of one spot. But I know you got guides available. Are they still able to help people out?
Oh, yeah. We still got, I think we're up to 5 different guides that we have contacts with, and can always help someone get on some fish or at least get them out in the boat. So
Yeah. Well, and even if you don't catch fish that day, I guess it changes from time to time, but at least you have an idea when you go back, if you take your own boat or have somebody take you in a boat, maybe where you could start, where you have a chance to catch some. And I know they have all this electronic equipment these days, but I don't know about you, Mark, but I have a boat and I have electronic equipment, and unless I set it to where a picture of a fish actually pops up on the screen, I can't tell for sure whether it's just a hook or what. So getting in the right place to start with has got to help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The old saying that 90% of the fish are in 10% of the water, and that's a true statement, I believe.
I think so too. Yeah, yeah, and now they have the side sonar, or I'm not sure about all the terminology, but where you can see out to the sides of your boat and actually see fish maybe out on the shallows and so forth. And I happened to be done fishing one day, and it was at Sherman, come to think about it, and there was a gal come up to me, and she says, I need to check you out. I'll be back. And so I got out all my licenses for my boat and my fishing license and everything I thought I needed to be legal. And when she came back, she says, no, I don't need any of that. I just need to know how many fish you caught today, what kind of fish, and if you're using electronic equipment. She was doing a survey, I suppose, on numbers caught. Do you see that happen around there once in a while?
Oh, yeah, she's out here all summer long doing krill. They call them krill surveys, and she's doing surveys, and, with the new forward-facing sonar stuff, like the Lowrance Live and the Garmin Live Scope and Humminbird Mega Live and all that stuff. There's a lot of, confusion about that new technology and whether it's affecting how many fish you catch, if you're catching too many fish because they new electronics and stuff. And
yeah.
I've got it on my boat, and it just makes you mad because you can see them, but you still can't make them bite.
Well, and sometimes when you're out on the lake, when you see somebody going by, trolling or something, the days where you used to just you trolled because it was kind of easier and you could kind of look around and enjoy it. And now a lot of times
more water.
Yeah, and a lot of times you'll see somebody trolling and they're not looking around at all. They're looking at their screen.
Yeah.
So I think there's a happy medium there somewhere. But if you can see the fish and you can't catch them, that's got to be frustrating. But there's plenty of fish. Yeah. There's plenty of fish in Sherman, and the fishing's always been good there. So for the folks out there who don't catch fish, they're going to be hungry. They can stop in. You say you're changing your hours from 8 to 8 next week, and you have some live music off and on. Talk about that a little bit.
We got kind of wrapping up our entertainment this season. We have Stan the Man is coming Saturday night. He's going to play from 7 to 10. So
okay, all right.
And then after that, it's going to be just we're going to have some tailgates for the football and volleyball games and stuff until we haven't really decided on a final closing date for the year. But I know we're probably not going to be open into October this year because we have a trip planned the first week of October. So
okay, and you do have some plans to take that construction background and put it to work again in the off season. I think you mentioned that last week. So
yeah. So.
Well, I would just suggest people, whether they want to fish, go boating, or they don't, come on over and have something to eat. You've got all those great specialty hamburgers and different things you've added in the last few years that people are really enjoying. You still having wings night?
Yeah, we're still doing wing night on Thursday. So,
okay. All right.
So we're just it's just getting that time of year. People are starting to gear up for school, college, and
yeah.
A lot of our help is that's the reason we're going to cut back on hours. A lot of our help is high school and college kids, and they're departing very rapidly at this point.
I think we understand what you're saying, Mark. Well, we always enjoy talking to you. I hope people will stop by and see you. You're easy to find in the corner of the dam there, and we always enjoy talking to you. And one of these days, I'm gonna ask Brent if he wants to go fishing and we'll get a guide, and we'll come over there and we'll stop and see you. Or we'll have to talk to you about a guide anyway, right?
Yeah. Well, if the timing's right, maybe I'll put my boat in the water and see if it actually runs.
Hey, there you go. That'd be fun.
Yeah. If not, if it does, if we get out there and it breaks down, I can give each one of you an oar, and I'll steer its electronics.
There you go.
You'll look at the screen, yeah. Well, we're kind of in the same boat, as the saying goes. I have one in a garage, and it hasn't been out this year. So maybe we should get together kind of when it slows down.
Yeah, we could do that. You know that September. Well, actually, the late September and all the way through October, the walleye bite is pretty damn good.
All right. Well, that sounds enticing. I know Brent's interested. We'll stay in touch, Mark. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys. You guys have a good day and stay safe.
You too. Trade Winds Marina. Straight shooter Mark, I call him.
There you go. Yeah.
Fish biting? Well, there you can't tell because the fishermen don't tell the truth, right?
Yeah.
It's always been that way. Prairie Pioneer Center today. What are they having for dinner on this Wednesday? It's cornbread taco casserole, corn and fruit. 872-6121 is the number to call, and let them know if you're bringing a guest with you, if you're a regular there at the noon meal. And if you're a first-timer, give them a call, or use that same number, 872-6121, to set up home delivery. All right, Brent, you was doing a little research. What's happening with the remaining baseball teams that are playing at the state tournament?
Well, let's see. I looked at the American Division tournament in Auburn. Of course, that's where Broken Bow played earlier. Mm-hmm. And it looks like there are 2 teams left. This is the championship day of the tournament. And it looks like Hickman has remained unbeaten. I don't think there's a surprise there. They're very good. Broken Bow went toe-to-toe with them in the tournament, but fell just a little bit short. Looks like they beat Seward yesterday to eliminate Seward. And then Springfield, who Broken Bow defeated on day 1 of the tournament, has come all the way through the elimination bracket, and they stayed alive by defeating West Point yesterday. So Springfield and Hickman are the 2 teams that will play for the championship. I believe the scenario is this: Hickman needs 1 win to win the championship. Springfield would have to find a way to beat Hickman twice today if they wanted to win the tournament. So that's kind of what I saw at Auburn. I didn't have a chance to look at what was happening at the National Division tournament in Minden, and the Class C tournament is going on in Sutton. I haven't looked at those yet, but I will, and we'll kind of include that information for you in the noon sports coming up later today.
Yeah, watch for that in sports on Sandhills Express and, of course, on the air on KCNI, KBBN, your locally owned homegrown radio stations. All right, good to have you folks along. We've got a good show lined up for you today. We remind you that tomorrow the show, will be altered because tomorrow is the Loop-de-Loop Sork Race from Halsey to Purdom and back on that windy, wild road. And it's always a lot of fun to be there. Larry Kottner and I will be doing the commentary tomorrow for the radio feed here on KBBN 95.3 FM. And that audio will also be incorporated with the video stream so you can see what those beautiful cars look like when they leave the starting line. Halsey is so nice to us. They lend us a schoolroom, a classroom, and the window faces the starting line. So one of us sits in the school and describes some of the things that are in the program about the drivers and where they're from. And Larry's out the first half setting up things for you and keeping track of the cars as they go by. And then I'll go back outside. Larry will come inside, and we'll just let you know as they come back in, because I know a lot of the drivers and their families not only just are listening on the radio, but there's a lot of families listening all over the country to make sure their loved ones get back across the finish line. So we try to do that in a complete form. We have occasionally over the years missed the start of the cars coming back because it varies as to how long the turnaround is.
Sure.
One time we went down to the Double T and had a cheeseburger, and when we got back, the cars were coming across.
Half of them were back already?
Yeah, so we don't go get a sandwich anymore. We thought we had all kinds
until
of time.
It's all done.
Yeah, then we go have a cheeseburger with the Tion family, which is always a lot of fun. And you can go up there and have a nice view yourself and watch the cars take off and then go have something to eat. Now, for the drivers, the community put on a community dinner following the races there at their community hall. And I understand, I've never been, but I understand the food is fantastic. So it's going to be a great day. It's going to get a little hot tomorrow.
Yes, I see tomorrow and Friday looks good and hot.
Now, you'll be helping with the shootout. I'll be in the studio on Friday, and I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah. Nice thing about the shootout, it'll be in the morning.
That's right.
So they get started at a pretty good time, and I want to say I think we're usually done before noon, aren't we?
If
with
everything,
the shootout, if everything
goes well,
goes well, which we are hoping it will.
There's never been an accident at the shootout, but they have blown up an oil filter that made the road slick, and they had to take care of that. I think one year, one of the fastest cars ever, 220 or 30 miles an hour, I can't remember. It was amazing. It was in the mile shootout. Blew its hood off.
Wow.
When it went across the finish line.
Oh, man, that had to be a sight.
Yeah. But generally, that runs right along once they get started. They have some courtesy rides that they'll have on Friday morning. They've kind of got that down to where it doesn't take very long to give the rides to people that they want to thank. And so, yeah, they know how to do it. They've been doing it a while now on that stretch.
Yeah.
But if you, we'll talk about this a little later, if you want to go out there and watch the cars go a half mile and a mile as fast as they can, you need to get there early because once they close that road, you can't get in. Mm-hmm. So we'll get the program out and get all the different times for you. So if you're thinking about going on Friday, that's really one of the best spectator days because you get to see them come all the way down the track. And the road racing side of it, you see them go by or you see them start, you see them turn around. But the shootout, as you know, since you've been there, you can hear them, and then you can see them coming down, and then it's amazing. The ones that go 165 miles an hour seem fast, and then all of a sudden when one goes over near 200 miles an hour, the 160s seem slow.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. The shootout is a spectator-friendly event.
Yeah.
It really is.
It really is. So a lot of volunteers, a lot of people put time in year-round. This sort committee works on it all the time. And then they gather up all the communities, and they all come in and help. And there's fire departments and EMTs and everybody from all over the area come in and man all the roadways to make sure if there is something that happens, they're right there. Of course, there's always that chance of a spark with a car. A lot of the times the engine will actually hit the road and make a spark when they hit a low and then a high spot. So they're always there in case there's a fire. This year, we shouldn't be in too bad a shape for that. That's better than it sometimes has been. This has been a nice summer of moisture, so should be some green grass, not dry grass.
Yes.
So that should help. So, all right, let's play the game.
Okay.
And our winner that answers correctly will have a double prize today because it's Runza Day. So we'll have a Runza prize, and if you answer correctly, KCNI KBBN will donate $5 to the Playground Fund, Inclusive Playground Fund Drive for North Park Elementary School. And here's your question.
All right, we've been asking questions about some classic American television shows from the past. And here's your question for today. On which 1960s science fiction show would you have heard the control voice say, quote, "There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission"?
Oh, that's such a good show.
Was that The Outer Limits, Tales from the Dark Side, The Twilight Zone, or Doctor Who? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
And Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brett.
Try Runza's Lemonade Refreshers, powered by plant-based natural caffeine. And They come in 4 delicious flavors: pomegranate passion, mango mojo, prickly pear, and watermelon wild. Why do you keep doing that?
These refreshers are just so refreshing.
But you don't have to make that noise every time. Try Runza's lemonade refreshers, because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
We have a youngster on the line. Good morning. Who are we talking to? How are you?
Good.
Good. That's good to hear. All right. Brent has a question for you.
Okay, here's a question. On which 1960s science fiction show would you have heard the control voice say, "There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission"? Was that The Outer Limits, Tales from the Dark Side, Twilight Zone, or Doctor Who?
Outer Limits.
It was The Outer Limits. Way to go. All right, and because you've answered correctly, we're going to make a nice little donation to the Inclusive Playground Equipment Project through North Park Elementary School, and we're going to put your name on a certificate that's going to get you a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesday at Runza, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay.
right. You
All
come
right.
out and see us when you can.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. That's wonderful.
Well, maybe that youngster will be on that inclusive playground.
I was
equipment.
thinking the same thing.
That
yeah.
would be cool. That would be great. Brand new music from Willie Nelson's son, Luke Nelson. This is his latest for you. Just hit the Americana charts. It's pretty darn good. Take a listen. Lucas Nelson, Born Running Out of Time, the name of that brand new song. Lucas Nelson is really good. I hope you enjoy and appreciate him and his brother as well. But Lucas was in an interview that I happened to catch here a while back, and I really like what he had to say. And always, that comparison between him and Willie, his dad, that would be a challenge. But he said what he decided he was going to do, he was going to prove to himself and to his dad that if he did have some success in the music business, he would earn it. And he would go out like his dad did and spend days upon days on a bus rolling around the country playing shows of any kind that he could get his hands on. And he has done that for many years and has kind of followed that same lead as his dad Willie did, getting out there on the road and earning the following that Willie has now. Comes from all his times out on the highway playing shows all over, and he wanted to take that same track rather than just use his dad's name to have success. I think he's done that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think I know he did a collaboration with Lainey Wilson, right? That I think turned out to be a big hit.
Yes, it did, and he's you'll see him now on the Americana charts, and the I don't know whether the hot country charts will ever adopt him because he's he's a little more country, and we'll see how that works out. Okay, Farmers Market Day.
It is, yeah. Market on the Square tomorrow, Thursday.
Yes, it is. So stop and support your local vendors tomorrow from 10 until 4. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy local, and it's kind of the same thing.
There you go.
All kinds of homemade goodies from baked goods to produce tomorrow in the park. Also, mark your calendar for the following events as well. The Sip and Socialize Women's Night, September 8th from 5:30 until 9 at the Stockman's venue down by the sale barn.
Okay.
And the Men's Steak Fry, September 15th from 5:30 until 9 at the Broken Bow Golf Club. And if you'd like to get your tickets to those, call the chamber office at 872-5691. Now, for years, many of the staff members here on the male side have preferred to go to the ladies, but we've never been able to go. They have rules.
They've never allowed us in.
I know that rules are made to be broken, and these days rules don't seem to matter, but we'll try again, but I don't think we'll get tickets to the ladies' night, the socialized night. Sip and Socialize Women's Night, September 8th, 5:30 till 9 at Stockman's. Men's Fry at the Broken Bow Golf Club on September 15th, 5:30 to 9. And get your tickets at the chamber office. Give them a call. And again, tomorrow is Farmers Market, and there's some produce down there, some different things you want to get there early and spend the day if you can.
Absolutely.
All right, about a minute left. Anything on your mind?
Well, sure. Before we hit news at 8 o'clock, how about we tell you what's for Wednesday?
Oh, that's a good idea.
At Chapin's Interiors in Square One Boutique. It is What's for Wednesday at Chapin's in Square One. So today, Lola is continuing to add more of a discount to her summer styles. Save 30% now on all the fun fashions of summer. Plenty still to choose from, and they know there is plenty of summer left. So stop in and save 30% today. Also, today only, there will be a trailer set up in front of the store with room-size carpet remnants priced as much as 75% off.
Wow.
Now, think about this. Kids going off to college. If your college student is moving into a dorm or apartment and they'd like some carpet, here we go. This might just fit the bill. Check out their trailer of carpet remnants today only at Chapin's. And, of course, be listening every Wednesday for a great deal, and check out their window to find out the answer to What's for Wednesday. Your answer today, though, is they're taking 30% off on all the fun fashions of summer at Square One, and they're setting up the trailer in front of the store with room-size carpet remnants priced as much as 75% off today. And that is What's for Wednesday.
Thank you, Brent. Bill Varney, how you doing, Bill? He's been in touch this week. Good morning from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Thanks, Bill. And he said he'll be watching tomorrow for the Loop-de-Loop that will be streamed on San Jose Express YouTube and Facebook. And he also, he guessed on the game and didn't get the guess right. But as you said, I think anybody who didn't get the question today probably said Twilight Zone.
Yes. Yeah, I figured if someone answered incorrectly, the answer that would be given would kind of be the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
But I've seen a couple of episodes of the old Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Man, wow, weird show.
That's great.
I'll just say it.
I love it.
I don't think I've ever seen The Outer Limits.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of it.
Don't you remember the theme?
Well, it was the 60s. It was before my time, Dave. I know I'm getting old, but...
Well, okay. I got you. I'm getting it.
But no, I've... Of course, obviously, they'll show reruns and stuff of it. I don't think I've ever sat down and watched an episode. So, no. I have no idea what The Outer Limits was about.
You'd probably think it was weird, too.
Yeah.
News is next.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
It's the best start to my day.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Bulldozers are clearing brush at Los Padres National Forest north of Los Angeles, where the state's largest wildfire has now chewed through more than 80,000 acres. CBS's Jason Allen is in Santa Maria.
The separation between black and green on the hillside is where firefighters have cut big fire breaks and used retardant to stop it here. But no sooner do they do that, the wind kicks up and the fire just pops up again somewhere else.
We've learned more about Jeffrey Epstein's co-conspirator and her interview with a top Trump administration official. CBS's Tina Kraus.
Sources familiar with the matter tell CBS News Epstein's associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, did not implicate President Trump in Epstein's crimes during her recent meeting with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche.
In Japan, a ceremony today marking 80 years since the U.S. dropped the world's first atomic bomb on Hiroshima. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Eat up, buddy. It's almost time for school.
You take charge of your home. You take charge of your work. Don't forget to take charge of your gut health, too, with Nature Made Probiotics. Nature Made has clinically studied probiotics that work with your digestive tract's natural bacteria, so you won't miss a beat in your daily routine. Find us in the vitamin aisle. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty.
Wait, what? Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel?
You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by NCN, a 23-year-old transient man accused of stealing several guns, swords, and hunting equipment, along with fishing equipment in Valentine, has pled not guilty. Nicholas Hamling faces 7 felony charges, including burglary, possession or receiving a stolen firearm, and possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. According to court documents, a Valentine man reported a burglary to police on June 6th. Among the stolen items were 3 rifles, which had been purchased from the Tooth and Whisker Outdoors in Valentine. Police used the store's records to obtain serial numbers for the stolen guns. A few days later, the store notified police that someone had come in asking for a value estimate on 2 guns that Nicholas Hamling had offered to sell them. Those firearms matched the serial numbers of the stolen rifles. Investigators also spoke with another man who told police he had bought additional items from Hamling, including another rifle and a sword. Both matched the description of stolen property. After searching a camper trailer used by Hamling, authorities say they found several more stolen items, including 2 fly rods, a fly reel, a camping bag, and a second sword. Hamling is expected in court on October 17th for a pretrial conference. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In late night baseball, the Padres won in 11 innings at Arizona. The Dodgers blitzed St. Louis, wins for Seattle and Tampa Bay. Texas shut out the Yankees 2-0. The Yanks have lost 5 in a row. The loss to closer Devin Williams, who gave up the 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th. First place Toronto was a 10-4 winner at Colorado. Boston won its 7th game in a row, 6-2 over Kansas City. Milwaukee won its 5th straight, 7-2 at Atlanta, while the Cubs were beaten. Cincinnati beat them in Chicago 5-1. Philadelphia won. The Mets lost. Minnesota with a victory at Detroit 6-3. The LA Rams gave running back Kyron Williams a 3-year extension. The Chargers signed free agent wide receiver Keenan Allen. Tampa Bay signed veteran quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison was suspended for the first 3 regular season games. He was arrested for DUI a year ago. Among the WNBA games, wins for LA, Chicago, and Minnesota.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Today, with daytime highs approaching 88. Southeasterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies again. Tonight, slight chance for isolated thunderstorms. Lows level off around 66. Daytime highs approaching 94. Tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
From delicious burgers and chicken strips to cones, shakes, and blizzards, truly something for everyone. Visit your local Dairy Queen on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow and feed your cravings. They look forward to seeing you soon.
8:07 is your time. Let's go outside with Jack Simpson and find out what it really feels like. Jack, what's going on out there?
I gotta tell you, if it stays like this, it's just beautiful right now. I gotta tell you that. 68 degrees outside, mostly cloudy now, actually. Winds out of the southeast from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Barometric pressure at 30.06, humidity 93%. Only had a trace of rain in the last 24 hours. The precipitation for this month at 4,600 hundredths. High yesterday of 83. Overnight low of 67. Sunrise today was at 6:38. Sunset today 8:49. Couple updates on the road construction. I do see some people, I think they're measuring the road out in front of the Berean Bible Church. So if you're coming around the curve from like the Marna area, just be aware of that. And then I kind of walked out to the highway in front of the station, and I seen they had some signs up for a 1-lane road ahead, so just be aware of that too.
All right, Jack, and I think they've been working on taking the bridge railing off.
Yep, I did see that.
Bridge there, and we'll want to be careful. That's just to the south of the radio station.
Yep.
And there's workers there as well. So, yeah, be careful, folks. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
All right, yeah, construction is underway here over on the Rhino turnoff on the curve there. They've got some equipment working on the edge of the road, doing dirt work there. So slow down and get ready for that 1-lane traffic. It's not real long right now. They're not running the 1-lane traffic for an extended length, but probably will as we go along here. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, be ready for a few delays.
A hint for you, Jeremy Shipe has been up to it again.
Oh, what's he been doing?
Well, he's thinking about a celebration. Might get him in here today.
Huh.
You remember when COVID was making everybody have to stay home? And
oh, yeah, I think we all remember that time period.
And we had that big spin around town, drive around town thing that went so big, and you were part of that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And if I remember right, that cruise night, like, was it the following day? The restrictions got even more restricted.
Yes.
The day after the cruise night. Am I right on that?
You're exactly right.
That's what I thought, yeah. What a day that was, though.
It was.
Man, it was crazy how many people just came out and cruised and waved from their car to everybody else who we hadn't seen in public for who knows how long at the time. And it was that was a great day. That kind of took you back a few years too, when everybody just went out and cruised and listened to the radio.
Well, I think Jeremy's got something up his gearhead sleeve. So we'll get you some details. I don't want to break it, but I can just tease you a little bit that he's working on a project that will be a lot of fun, and if not like that, similar to that.
Good. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. All right, now you've heard the very first of this song earlier because Dave pushed the wrong computer button. So let's get it going here. It's called Lovin' You Easy. Zach Brown Band on the Get Up and Go.
First steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise, Rehab, and Performance. 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
Your friends at Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow are proud to offer the products and service you love having on your side for the best experience possible. Leader brand products on their shelves offer great value compared to national brand equivalents, while also meeting or exceeding FDA quality standards. You can also shop a great variety of gift items and greeting cards at Varney Pharmacy. With their knowledgeable staff ready and waiting to help, Varney Pharmacy, located in downtown Broken Bow.
It's 8:15. Hey, listen carefully because we're going to be giving away some tickets to the truck and tractor pull, the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pull, coming up this weekend at the Custer County Fairgrounds. This is the Heartland Division, and it's Saturday, starts at 2 p.m., and tickets at the gate, adults $15, kids $10, under 4 are free. There'll be a beer garden and food vendors, a big event out at the Custer County Fairgrounds, and they're hoping to have a huge crowd for that. And it should be nicer, it should be cooler on Saturday as well. And we've got a few tickets we're going to be giving away today because the rest of the week we'll be doing SORC broadcasting. So be listening. We've got a couple of adult tickets and 2 children's tickets we're going to give away here real soon.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Have you been to Camp Kamika?
You know what? I never have been. No, I've heard wonderful things about it, though.
I've been there to the facility. It's fantastic. Just driving around in that area, like a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, and it was kind of on the off season, and Joan and I drove back in there, and it's really cool. It's very nice. Feel like you're in the mountains almost. It comes off the flats down there in the valley, and you go up, and there's trees, and there's water nearby, and it's really nice. And they've been serving the public and kids specifically for many years. This is the 75th annual Kamika Cookout on Saturday, August 9th, from 5:30 until 8 p.m. So delicious smoked barbecued ribs and chicken legs, along with awesome sides of beans, coleslaw, and honey butter rolls, plus snow cones and ice cream. John Lillyman painting a landscape of camp live during the event. He'll be painting the camp live, and it will be auctioned off at the end of the night.
All right.
Wow.
Great.
Activities for all ages, including inflatables, mini golf, milk crate climb, gaga ball, 9 square in the air, cornhole, and other camp games. Staff-led hikes to some of the most beautiful views overlooking Midway Lake. Special displays, videos, and a speaker to commemorate this special 75th anniversary of Camp Kamika. Public event, no cost for getting in or for the food. Free will donation to Camp Kamika, of course, is appreciated. If it's your first time visiting, well, you're going to love it. And bring your camper. They've been having this going on. You've been a camper for decades. They'd love to see you there. Either way, if you've been there many times or haven't been there, come on in. No charge. Located, write this number down, put it into your phone. It'll take you right there. 75670 Road 417, Cozad. 75670 Road 417, outside of Cozad.
All right.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Saturday. Yeah, that's on Saturday. And I think I said Saturday for the truck and tractor pull, but that's actually on Sunday, August 10th.
Oh, okay. The truck and tractor pull is Sunday.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
noticed that I was thinking Saturday, but August 9th is Saturday, August 10th, Sunday. So Camp Kamika on the 9th, tractor pull, truck pull on the 10th.
All right. Boy, we have some wonderful care facilities here in our area, and among them is Quality Senior Villages, and they are looking for some help right now. If you're not familiar with Quality Senior Villages, they are a special assisted living facility for those battling Alzheimer's and dementia, and they are currently seeking medication aides, CNAs, and cooks to join their compassionate care team. Now, for the CNA and med aid positions, different shifts available, evenings, nights, and part-time weekends. Now, requirements for those positions, obviously you would need your medication aid certificate or a certified nursing assistant license, but will train the right candidate. You must be dependable and caring, and experience with Alzheimer's and dementia care would be a plus. Cook positions are available as well, shifts available day and evenings. Requirements, obviously, must be able to cook home-cooked meals and must be dependable. If you're interested in any of those positions, reach out to Jeanette or Shelley, and the number to call is 872-6387. That's 872-6387. Call that number to apply and learn more. Join them in making a difference every day at Quality Senior Villages.
All right, we told you we're going to talk a little bit more about the specifics for the Sandhills Open Road Challenge, so let's do that right now. First of all, I'll be heading over to Arnold after the breakfast show this morning to talk to some of the drivers who will be going through the tech check and registration. Registration is at the beautiful Arnold Community Building, and they'll have programs there and merch that you can buy, and should be very special since this is the 25th anniversary of the Sork races. And at the Smith Farm, just outside of Arnold, they'll be checking in and doing the tech checks with those fantastic automobiles, putting numbers on them and doing all the things they need to do to get ready for the race tomorrow, because the tech check today is for the loop-to-loop only, the way I understand it. Probably doesn't matter too much to most of you out there. The drivers have all the instructions about when they're supposed to be checking in and so forth. But I'll be going over there this morning and early afternoon and talking with some of the drivers and recording some interviews. And I hope to visit with some of the officials that have been donating their time for so many years to this event, which is 25 years old this year. So we'll record those, have those ready for playback off and on the next few days. We kind of like to use those when we have a little extra time or when we're filling time during the road events. Don't typically do it during the shootout because there's not a lot of time between activities there as they roll right through it. But we'll get some interviews today. You might hear some of those tomorrow in the breaks for the loop-to-loop. And tomorrow, as I mentioned, it starts at Halsey at the school, and they go to Purdom and turn around and come back. The race starts at 8:30, and they'll close the road I think around 8 o'clock. And so if you're going to have permission to be on somebody's property out along that curvy road, you'll need to be off the road by 8 o'clock tomorrow. And then on Friday, from 8 a.m. on, they'll be shooting it out. And that's the Cozad Callaway Road, south of Callaway. And it shows Friday at 8 a.m. And you need to get there real early. I think they close the road. I don't have the specifics on that. I don't have that, but 7:30, I think, or 7, somewhere in there.
Well, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Need to get there and get yourself parked off the road. They have bleachers there if you want to sit on bleachers. A lot of folks just back up and sit on the tailgate or bring lawn chairs, bring umbrellas. It's going to get a little warm by noon or so. And that starts after the courtesy rides we told you about, and they get everything ready to go. But you want to get there early and get yourself a place, and they'll close the road, and then you can no longer get in. The only person that has jurisdiction and has driven through in the past, once they close the road, is the mailman.
Ah, okay. Yes, well, that makes sense.
They have had to stop activities and let the mailman through because the federal mail must go through.
Oh, nice. So did they track the speed of the mail delivery person when they came down the road?
I don't think so. But they do allow the Sheriff's Department, Custer County Sheriff's Department, at the end usually to run through and see how fast they can go.
Yeah.
I know you've seen that.
I have.
So, and you should be done around noon or so, and then they'll stop in Callaway, and Callaway puts on a great feed for the drivers at the community building there, and then they go over to Arnold, and then there's the parade and car show and the burnout competition on Friday afternoon, and then the drivers recollect themselves and get ready for the Saturday actual Sork race, the genesis of it all. And that starts at 8:30, and they'll start at just past the water tower at Arnold and go to Highway 2 near Dunning and then come back. For those of you who haven't followed Sork, when they say racing, it's a different kind of racing. It's kind of racing against the clock and miles per hour, because the goal is whatever speed bracket you're in, they know exactly how much time it takes to get from one point to the other at that speed, and they're all shooting for that. And so it's that sometimes they go really fast. because they can, and sometimes they actually maybe back off a little bit because they're hitting that. They want to hit that target speed, and it's amazing how close they get. I mean,
it
it's
is
1/100th of a tenth of a second difference between first, second, or third, or whatever. So.
Am I dreaming, or was it last year someone was perfect?
They were.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, they were.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. So other items of interest that are scheduled, I got the times here for you. As we mentioned, the Callaway lunch starts at noon at the community center Friday. Now, they'll have a breakfast, by the way, for the drivers tomorrow morning at Halsey. That's at 6:30. If you're involved in the driver's team, you want to get there. They got pancakes and eggs and so forth. So breakfast tomorrow morning, and then they have lunch after the races tomorrow at the Halsey Community Building. We're going to talk food here.
All right.
And then on Friday, that lunch at the Callaway Community Center that's put on by the Callaway Chamber. 2:30, the parade and car show in Arnold. 3:30, the drag races / burnout contest in downtown Arnold. And then at 6:30, do not miss the chicken noodle supper at the Arnold Community Center. And they'll serve till it's gone, and it will be gone. And then on Saturday, 5:30, they'll have, after the race that we told you about, the Granddaddy race, they'll have a banquet. You've attended that before. Free will donation barbecue. Proceeds go to the Arnold Chamber, and that's in the Arnold City Park. And at 7 p.m., they'll have the Sork Awards at the park. And then at 9 o'clock, B.J. Jamison will be playing at Grazer's Bar and Grill in Arnold.
Oh, there you go.
So
nice way to end the festivities.
Yeah, those are some of the extra activities. And I know that Arnold opens up a lot of the businesses will be open on Friday afternoon for you to walk into and cool off a little bit. Of course, the coffee house is there, and they'll have cold drinks and hot drinks. And there's also different groups that maybe set up a stand or two, youth groups and different things that hope to generate a little revenue while all the drivers and spectators are there, because the car show's really nice because you can walk right up to the cars real close. A lot of time the drivers will hang there and visit with you as well. So that's on Friday.
Yeah.
I cover everything.
Boy, it sounds like you did to me.
All right. I'm sure I'm missing something, but if you get over to Arnold, it's worth the program if you purchase the program, if you're going to spectate and watch the racing. Now, Brent and Jeremy on Saturday will be describing, well, actually on Friday and Saturday, describing the cars and some history of the drivers and why they like coming to the Sork races and that sort of thing. But you can buy your own program and follow along that way too.
Yeah.
This year, they have a special 25th anniversary program. Jeremy told me about that. I think he said it's like 100 pages of history with pictures and information about different aspects of the Sork races. And I'm sure there's going to be some information in there about how much money has been generated and given to communities through Sork, because they give a good share of their money back to the communities who help and participate. And they've done things like Jaws of Life and fire departments and EMT departments and different things like that. So scholarships, they do all sorts of things. So I'm sure some of that information will be in that anniversary book as well.
Yeah, good.
Okay, I think I've jumped around a little bit. I hope it didn't confuse you folks too much. A lot of you are veterans. You've been to the Sork races before. You know the drill. But again, all fun to go to, watch, meet a lot of nice people from all over the country, and in some cases all over the world. I remember interviewing a professional drag racer from Australia.
Oh, wow.
One year, and also a professional basketball player.
Yeah. Well, Bill Goldberg was here one year.
Yes, he was.
Professional wrestler.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I'm sure that made your day.
It did make my day. I was so excited when he came to the starting line. I started chanting Goldberg, Goldberg. I think me and one other person started chanting that.
We'll be right back.
Make us part of your morning routine.
Just really great music, and you guys are fun and active and lively and just a good station.
Central Nebraska wakes up with Dave and Brent on The Breakfast Show.
Is your AC working overtime, causing your wallet to break a sweat? Cool off with an energy-saving loan from Nebraska State Bank. Their loan experts can help you upgrade to energy-efficient cooling, and your budget is sure to thank you. Go ask about low interest rates and flexible terms that won't leave you sweating. Stop by or visit them online at nesb.bank to chill smarter this summer. Keeping it cool and local. That's Nebraska State Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Are you having a hard time getting moving after your surgery? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. If you have recently undergone surgery to your knee, hip, shoulder, back, or wrist, or having trouble doing the things you love, call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. With our highly trained staff in orthopedic rehabilitation, we are committed to getting you moving again. Call us at any of our locations close to you or check us out at myteampt.com. 872-5111.
Something's got a hold on me lately.
This show as you cruise through central Nebraska. Get your work done in style with all the comforts of a climate-controlled cab. Work or play, they have the Polaris machine that you need to tackle everything on your list. Stop out today to check out the large Polaris lineup at Agland ATV, where they work hard to keep you up and running. Agland ATV, West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
At Gothenburg Health, we understand that women's health is personal. That's why our clinic and specialty clinic offers comprehensive family practice, obstetric services, and an OBGYN specialist to support you in every stage of a woman's life. From routine exams and prenatal care to specialized treatments, our experienced providers and specialists are here to guide and care for you with the sensitivity you deserve. Schedule your appointment today and experience the difference. Gothenburg Health Clinic and Specialty Clinic, helping people live their best lives.
Did you know that there are supplemental health insurance policies that enhance your coverage? Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. You're used to hearing me talk about annual enrollments, Medicare, and private health insurance, but dental, vision, accident, cancer, and hospital indemnity plans are available year-round. These affordable coverages can help ease the financial burden when the unexpected happens. Give Lori or myself a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway or Broken Bow.
Looking for banking that fits your lifestyle? At Burning Bank, our online and mobile banking puts the power in your pocket. Check your balance on the go, set spending controls, and stay ahead of fraud with real-time alerts. Pay bills, view transactions, and manage your money anytime, anywhere. Bank smarter, not harder, with Burning Bank. Fast, secure, convenient. It's time to build, grow, and thrive. Call Burning Bank today. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
All right. Thank you, Janice. Appreciate that. Brent.
Dave.
Have we talked about Ellen Mortensen today?
No, I don't believe we've talked about Ellen today.
Well, it's
what do we need to talk about?
It's National Gossip Day.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought, well, let's just gossip about Ellen.
Oh,
we
wow.
know her. She's a former church lady.
All right. What kind of rumor do you want to start?
Let's see. Let's start a rumor about her being a big-time concert promoter.
Ah, okay.
Do you know any gossip about that?
Well, let's see. Let's just say that she's going to help put together a concert later this month. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
And is she bringing in big stars that she's going to rub elbows with?
Absolutely. Yeah. Now I know Ellen really likes contemporary Christian music. So maybe let's go that route, because we got to make it believable, right? So let's go that route.
Okay.
Maybe she's going to put on a big Christian concert. Let's see, the venue. How about Gothenburg? It's a nice community, and they have that lake area right there.
It's very nice.
Lake Helen, I think, is the name of it.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
Is it true then? I heard the gossip they might change the name to Lake Ellen.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, there you go. I like that. Yes.
Well, the other question then, because since we're gossiping,
sure,
when you gossip, usually you get some stingers in there. Is she going to get snooty since she's a concert promoter and rubbing elbows with big Christian contemporary stars?
I don't know. Maybe for just a little while. I don't know.
Will she get grouchy? Helping run, because when we used to do the Blues Fest, sometimes you would get a little grouchy.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there are some things. You never know what's going to happen with a big concert.
So is it okay to get grouchy at a Christian concert?
I don't know.
Well, okay. I guess that's enough gossip.
Yeah.
When is that?
How about August 16th?
August 16th. The Living Out Loud, is that what it's called?
I believe so, yeah.
And they have different stars that are going to be there?
I believe so, yes.
And it's a free show?
Yes, free admission.
Oh, that can't be true.
No, you wouldn't think so.
That's gossip.
You might be gossip. I think it's true, though.
Okay. Oh, wait, we have guests, real people.
We do.
Real people here, people that we have to face with.
Yes.
And that means we really can't make up stuff about them.
No, I guess not. We still could.
Well, let's try it. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
Okay.
Give it a whirl.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
No, it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
Moline Seed and Fence was founded in 2014 by Carrie and Shane Moline for one simple reason: to bring all your fencing and pasture needs into one place to make your summer projects easier. With one straightforward mission, Moline Seed and Fence has put together the largest selection of fencing and feedlot supplies in Nebraska. Visit either location in Gothenburg or Thedford to find the best selection of creosote or hedge posts for this summer's barbed wire jobs. Make your barbed wire maintenance easier with a Milwaukee or DeWalt post-hole cordless digger. Moline Seed and Fence also have a great selection of oil field pipe and hardware, guardrail, and gates. With the hot days of summer, get your livestock water needs taken care of with tire tanks, concrete waters, and all your pipeline, fittings, and floats in one stop. Moline Seed and Fence, it all happens under one roof. Give Shane a call or visit either one of their locations today. That's Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg and Thedford. Visit them online at molineseedandfence.com or give them a call at 308-529-0781.
Back to school means back to routine. Make sure a healthy smile is part of it. Broken Bow Dental is now booking back-to-school cleanings for kids and teens. Call 308-767-2002 and start the year off smiling.
Don't let falling behind on your spraying affect your yield. Now is the time to book fungicide and insecticide applications on corn and soybeans with Aero Aviation. Not only can you fight disease, but you can improve plant health at the same time, increasing yields. Easily control insects like grasshoppers, rootworms, beetles, and western bean cutworms with the help of Aero Aviation. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim with Aero Aviation at 308-872-5113 to talk about your options.
When severe weather occurs, the outcomes can be devastating. Ranky understands cleaning up and returning to normal can be a long process. The trained personnel at Central Nebraska Diesel are ready to assist you in getting your irrigation system back in running order. With a variety of services available, equipment, and repair parts, Central Nebraska Diesel can provide the help you need. Working together with Central Nebraska Diesel and Ranky will ensure your irrigation needs are met. Contact Central Nebraska Diesel, your local Ranky dealer, and see what they can do for you.
It is 8:42. Heard a rumor.
You heard some gossip?
I heard some gossip. I heard a rumor.
On Gossip Day.
Yes. Jimmy told Jane
Oh.
and Bill, who I know through another party, told me, so I know it's true.
Ah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And then you read it on Facebook.
Yeah, and then I posted it.
Oh, then you posted it on Facebook. Nice. Yes, I like that.
And it all started with the rumor that there's a service through Custer Care Center that takes people to medical appointments.
Ah, yeah.
And there's a charge for it, but it also can be covered by some insurances. There's some folks here in front of us. We face to face we can ask. You want to start talking to these guys?
Well, sure. Matt Denson is here. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good to see you, young man.
Yes, sir.
So first off, who's this wonderful person that you brought with you today?
Well, we got Shelly Santos here. She's our nurse over at Custer Care, and she pulled up, and I said, "Hey, don't get out of your car. We're going to the radio station."
Wow, Shelly, you're used to a Denson doing that to you, aren't you?
Yes,
I think Jeanette's done that to you a time or two as well. Yeah. Well, Dave brought it up. Maybe we want to start there. He mentioned your transportation service, and that's not a rumor. That's real, and that has really turned into a big part of what Custer Care does now.
Yes, it is. It's a big piece of what we do. We've got those 10 vehicles that are always on the road, transporting throughout the state, as far out as South Dakota and Iowa, even at times.
Mm-hmm.
Just always moving.
Yeah. And I think Peggy kind of serves it. Do you just call her dispatch now? I mean, isn't that what she is? She's probably just a dispatcher, isn't she?
She is, but she does so much more than that. She comes in the house and she helps with the residents in the house.
Yeah.
That woman just has a whole lot of heart in her, and so she runs that whole shebang out there in the office, and then she comes in and just she can't stay out of the house for a whole day.
Yeah, that's great. And I know you have some excellent drivers who help you out, and I know that I mean it's more than just going from point A to point B for your drivers. I mean, they have to assist people getting into the medical facility for their appointment and everything.
Absolutely. That's something that they take great pride in is, there's a lot of transportation companies out there, and not all of them are the same level of service that those gentlemen give. Like some of them are, it's like a honk and get out here and get yourself in the car. And these guys, they walk up to the door, they assist them into the vehicle, they help them get into the actual facility that they're going to, and then they wait with them and talk with them and keep them company. Just some good-hearted guys and gals even.
And I know your drivers and your transportation service will go quite a distance sometimes for certain appointments.
Yeah. There's some days where they'll be out on the road for 12 hours for one client.
Yeah. So if people have questions about it, because I know that, well, Dave mentioned it, sometimes insurance can get involved and maybe cover a portion of it. I know you guys deal with that. And if anyone has any questions, I assume just call Custer Care and you guys can lead them through it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Shelley, how are you?
I'm good.
Now you kind of oversee a lot of the medical needs or the medication needs of the patients, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have another RN that's working, Kim Wells, with me right now, so she's been a great deal of help too, because kind of got a little behind with just getting things settled and going. So. Yeah.
How? I think we've asked you this before, but I'm going to ask again. How long have you been in the nursing field?
In the actual nursing field, I graduated from LPN school in '87.
Wow.
But prior to that, I worked in respiratory for 10 years.
Uh-huh. So well, you've been at it for a while.
Yeah. You look like you're about 26 years old. How do you...
You're a liar, too, Dave Bernie. Gossip.
It is gossip day. I mean, come on.
I'm going to post that. Well, that's dedicated service there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and listen, that's very important because we know how important it is to make sure that everybody's getting the right medication at the right time, the right dosage, and I can only imagine the preparation it takes to make sure all of that comes together.
Yeah, truly. In order for me to really realize that, I had to, quality, I had to pass meds for several days. And it's like, why are all these people on all these medications anymore? I mean, right now we want to provide the best quality of life for them as they can have. But they're at that stage in their life that they don't need a lot of that stuff,
Yeah.
And so it's called polypharmacy, so sometimes you just got to start backing away from stuff and then bring it back if you have to. But, their bodies, they just don't utilize the medications like they did when they were younger. And I don't know, they get taken to so many doctors and they just keep getting added more stuff, and it's not fair to them,
Yeah.
That's good to hear because even younger folks, sometimes if you see several different doctors for several different things, you can get crossed up. So it's good to have somebody kind of take a look, and that's what you do.
And I'm not blaming the doctors because they're busy too. They don't have time to sit down and look at everything. And I mean, it took me, especially at Quality, to pass meds, and it's like, they don't need to be on all this. They're on some things like for their dementia that when you're starting to get it so that you don't have, maybe to slow the process down. But now at 90 years old, you're not going to change anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Makes sense. And that's part of what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I think it also demonstrates the type of care that folks get when they're at Custer Care Center, because you get to know the patients in a close relational way, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Let's see. In-home care, I don't think we've talked about that. I know that you provide, that's a service you provide where people go into the houses and just kind of help with everyday chores if folks can't get around like they used to.
Absolutely, yeah. Anything from helping with just washing dishes or meal prep or assistance with a bath or anything like that, or even just companionship.
Mm-hmm.
Some people want somebody to just be there with them throughout the day, and we got a good group that goes into those people's homes and helps with those things, and they really do become like an extra member of their family often, you know, and we try to make sure every time like that not everybody is going to like everybody, right? Mm-hmm. So if a client does not like the person that we've sent in that first time, that's fine. You know, sometimes you're going to butt heads with people. Sure. So we try another person, you know, and I mean, if we get all the way through all of them, maybe you got to look at yourself, but
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
true. Well, it could be something to that. Yes.
Yeah. So what about availability at the center itself, Matt? Do you have some spots that are available, or are you full up?
We are only one room open now.
Okay.
Yeah, it is filled up really fast here in the last month or so, and so we got one room left available. It's down on the bottom floor there, room number 1.
All right,
it's open and ready. So if anybody needs a spot or has somebody that they know who needs a spot, feel free to come take a tour and be glad to show you the facility.
Yeah. What about staffing? Are you kind of where you need to be there, or are you still looking for some folks?
We are right where we need to be with staffing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I'm like knocking on wood right now. Yeah. You know, it's not, you know, want to keep it going well. So
good.
Yeah, you don't hear that very often in all kinds of businesses, all kinds of services.
Yeah.
So that's good to hear.
Really.
I saw on social media, but I also heard too from a certain somebody that I happen to know. You guys had like a big picnic or something recently, didn't you?
Yeah.
That looked like a lot of fun.
Yep. It was a client or, you know, the residents and their families, kind of an appreciation day end of summer bash, you know, and we had probably close to 70 people that showed up to Custer Care.
Wow.
Yeah.
Between our staff, their families, the residents and their families, it was crazy. We had a gal that showed up, and her mother used to live in the facility, and she sang, played guitar the whole time, and sang. And my dad, Dan Denson, he came over from Comstock, and you know, he's real used to working out at the bars and cooking up mass meals, you know, and I'm not. So I provided the Blackstone and said, "Come on, Dad, give me a hand."
There you go.
He came out and cooked up all them burgers and made some smash burgers, and it was a really good time. Yeah.
We had neighbors that gathered and said they were going to go, and looked like they had the whole family. So that's good.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's crazy because like one of the staff had just brought it up to me one day. She was like, Latona, you know, she's like, I would like to do a 4th of July barbecue. Well, the 4th of July or July at all was super busy for everybody, so it turned into August 2nd, and I said, you know, that sounds like a fantastic idea. You take it, you run with it, make it happen. Let me know what you need from me. And the only thing they asked from me was to make sure that we had the food that we needed and somebody to cook it. And she sent out the invitations. Well, several of the gals helped, but they organized the whole thing. It was crazy. I don't think there's ever been that many people at Custer Care.
That's great. Well, we talk about this all the time, but it's kind of, Custer Care is kind of a family in and of itself, and there's a good example of it right there. From either of you, anything that we didn't discuss that you wanted to mention here this morning?
No, that's pretty much it, gentlemen.
Okay.
Shelley.
Yeah.
I apologize. I think you look more like you're 25. You accept my apology?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here's I thought this be appropriate, since all your drivers are on the road all the time, we're going to dedicate it to them. It's called Life is a Highway from Chris Ledoux.
Oh, heck yeah.
Are the rumors true?
Oh.
Has Ellen Mortensen sometimes become snooty? When she's rubbing shoulders and elbows with music stars? We'll find out after the news. Stay tuned.
Listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The Kremlin says a 3-hour meeting between Vladimir Putin and U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff was constructive ahead of President Trump's Friday deadline for a ceasefire agreement with Ukraine. The BBC's Steve Rosenberg.
Some people here believe that actually Donald Trump wouldn't go through with this threat to impose hefty tariffs on countries that do business with Russia.
The family of one of Jeffrey Epstein's alleged victims vehemently opposed to a presidential pardon for his co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell. Virginia Giuffre's sister-in-law tells CBS.
She really described Ghislaine as almost this puppet master.
Giuffre died by suicide. Infectious disease expert Dr. William Schaffner speaking out after Health Secretary Kennedy pulled $500 million in funding for vaccine research.
They have been used in literally millions upon millions of doses around the world. These are very effective and very, very safe vaccines.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In late night baseball, the Padres won in 11 innings at Arizona. The Dodgers blitzed St. Louis, wins for Seattle and Tampa Bay. Texas shut out the Yankees 2-0. The Yanks have lost 5 in a row. The loss to closer Devin Williams, who gave up the 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th. First place Toronto was a 10-4 winner at Colorado. Boston won its 7th game in a row, 6-2 over Kansas City. Milwaukee won its 5th straight, 7-2 at Atlanta, while the Cubs were beaten. Cincinnati beat them in Chicago 5-1. Philadelphia won. The Mets lost. Minnesota with a victory at Detroit 6-3. The LA Rams gave running back Kyron Williams a 3-year extension. The Chargers signed free agent wide receiver Keenan Allen. Tampa Bay signed veteran quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison was suspended for the first 3 regular season games. He was arrested for DUI a year ago. Among the WNBA games, wins for LA, Chicago, and Minnesota.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Today, with daytime highs approaching 88. Southeasterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies again. Tonight, slight chance for isolated thunderstorms. Lows level off around 66. Daytime highs approaching 94. Tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Lines Appliance in Broken Bow prides themselves on being a local connection to the very latest in appliance technology. They also have some of the best grills on the market and the best looking TVs too. Visit Lines Appliance in Broken Bow.
Currently 69 under a cloudy sky, winds east-northeast 5 to 10, barometric pressure rising at 30.10, humidity at 92%. High yesterday 83 with an overnight low of 67, currently 69. As I mentioned, 4600s precipitation, a few sprinkles yesterday, so just a trace in the gauge today, holding at 4600s in this early portion of August. Brent and Dave with you here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. It's National Gossip Day. And we have some gossip going around about Ellen Mortensen, former employee and friend here at the radio station.
I'm sorry, former employee and maybe former friend.
Possibly former friend.
If we go much farther.
It's very possible, yes. But as reporters, we must follow the story. The question is, a couple questions. This is Dark Shadows, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, I love your music behind here.
Does Ellen Mortensen, former church lady, get snooty when she hangs around big stars? That's the question. That was the rumor. That was the gossip. Is it true? Has it been on Facebook?
I don't know.
Has anybody glogged it? What do you know about the show?
Well, let's see. You know what? Let's fight through the gossip.
All
and
right.
Let's get to the facts.
Okay.
How's that? I believe Ellen Mortensen is involved in putting together Living Out Loud. And these are the facts. Living Out Loud is a free outreach event in a relaxed outdoor setting to promote Christian fellowship with a purpose to glorify Jesus Christ through Christian music, testimony, and other talents as he provides. This year, the event will be held on August 16th, beginning at 4:45 at Lake Helen in Gothenburg. The event is free to attend. That's a fact. It is free. And here are some of the wonderful artists that are scheduled to perform. They include headliner Torrin Wells, also We Are Messengers, Charity Gale, Band Reeves, and Claire Leslie are all scheduled to perform. Lives are touched and hearts are healed when we gather in Jesus' name. So bring a friend with who needs encouragement. You never know how God might move on this day. So put it on your calendar. It is a fact. It's going to be held on August 16th. It's Living Out Loud, coming back to Lake Helen in Gothenburg. Attendance or admission into the event is free, so we encourage you to attend. It'll start at about 4:45 on August 16th in Gothenburg.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's have a little fun.
Okay.
This morning. We're going to give away an adult ticket and a child's ticket to the Truck and Tractor Pull that's coming up on Sunday, August 10th at 2 p.m. at the Custer County Fairgrounds. So you're going to get one adult, one child. Now, the adult tickets are worth $15. The child's ticket is $10. So that's a $25 prize we're going to be giving away here. And this is through Gibbons Electric. Andy, who doesn't monkey around, is going to pay for the tickets. And when you call in to win, when we tell you how you're going to win, then we're just going to get your name, and they'll have tickets for you at the gate.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to play a game we used to play all the time. This is actually how the trivia game got started many years ago, and it's TV themes.
Oh, good. Well, that goes right into what our game questions have been the last few days. Classic TV shows.
Yeah. And I'm thinking we might use some of these later because when we play earlier, when we play our regular trivia game, we're now donating $5 each day, but we have a winner to the Inclusive Playground. And we used to get a lot of kids calling in because we play cartoon themes.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
So we're going to have a cartoon theme for you next. And if you know it, call in and let us know what the theme is, what the show is, and you'll get that adult ticket and child's ticket to the Truck and Tractor Pull. And you need to call, when you call in, 872-2801. That's all the rules I can think of right now.
Okay.
So here we go. Tell us what show this was.
The biggest show in town is Huckleberry Hound for all you guys and gals. The biggest clown in town is Huckleberry Hound with all his cartoon pals. It's Huckleberry fun, it's for everyone. So come on, gather round. Get yourself all set, tune up your TV set for Huckleberry Hound. That oh so merry, Chuckleberry, Huckleberry Hound.
That should be pretty clear.
I think so, yes.
We have a caller on the line. Let's find out who we have on the line. Good morning. You're on the air. Who are we talking to?
This is Bill.
Bill, how you doing? Do you remember
Huckleberry?
Pretty good. Do you remember Huckleberry Hound?
I do.
So what was the song? I mean, you've already won, but here's another question for you. What was the song that Huckleberry Hound always sang during the cartoon?
Oh,
remember?
You got me there. I do not know.
Oh, my darling.
Oh, my
darling.
right, yeah.
Oh, my darling Clementine.
Oh, we won't do that
Yeah,
anymore,
we'll
Bill.
stop.
Bill, we've got an adult ticket and a child's ticket for you. They'll have it at the gate. We'll let them know that you won, and enjoy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Huckleberry Hound.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We'll do another one of those before we close the show.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Hey.
Hey.
What's at the Fox Theater for movies? They got some good shows going on right now.
Oh, man, they've got the biggest movies in the box office right now showing at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. All right, this is Wednesday, so we want to remind you that they are continuing their summer movie series today. They do this during the summer. Some great businesses sponsor this. You can get a great family film on Wednesday afternoon for a very low discounted price. And today it's Kung Fu Panda 4, the latest one in the series. And they will show that today at 2 o'clock at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Kung Fu Panda 4, their summer movie today at 2. These are the movies that will continue to show yet tonight and tomorrow night. Still showing The Bad Guys 2, Reformed Criminals, Mr. Wolf, Mr. Snake, Mr. Piranha, Mr. Shark, and Ms. Tarantula are trying very hard to be good. It's a great animated film. The first one was a huge hit. This is the sequel, and it will show for a couple of more nights at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Also continuing to show The Fantastic Four, First Steps. Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and The Thing face their most daunting challenge yet as they defend Earth from Galactus and the Silver Surfer. So a couple more nights to take that in. And then a movie that is doing extremely well. It's the new version of The Naked Gun. Yes, following in the footsteps of his bumbling father, Detective Frank Drebin Jr., played by Liam Neeson, must solve a murder case to prevent the police department from shutting down. So that is what is currently showing. Now, as we go into the weekend, there will be a new movie arriving. Fantastic Four First Steps will leave, and then taking its place on Friday, this seems fitting, it's Freakier Friday, which is coming to the Fox Theater. Let's see, Freaky Friday would have been, the original was a Disney classic, right, with the Mills sisters? Am I right on that?
I don't know.
No, I'm thinking Parent Trap for the Mills sisters. But anyway, Freaky Friday was a classic Disney film, and then years later it was remade starring Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm doing this off the top of my head. And then Lindsay Lohan.
Wow.
Well, they are both back again. This time it's a Freakier Friday, and it will start showing on Friday at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow, run through the weekend into next week. So when you think about Friday through the weekend into next week, this will be your lineup at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. They'll show The Bad Guys 2, Freakier Friday, and The Naked Gun. To find out more, we encourage you to check out their great website, which is watchthefox.com. Tune in, check it out, and they will have all of the showtimes there for you. Also, don't forget, every Tuesday evening, they always promote free popcorn night sponsored by the Nebraska State Bank. So there you go. Enjoy the movies this weekend at the Fox Theater.
We'll be right back.
Get ready for the roar of engines and the rush of adrenaline. It's the 25th anniversary of the Sandhills Open Road Challenge, August 7th through the 9th in Arnold, Nebraska. We'll bring you live coverage all 3 days, starting Thursday morning with the Loop-to-Loop Open Road Race. Tune in to 95.3 KBBN for updates and watch the race action online on the Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages. Then Friday, it's the 1 mile shootout kicking off at 8 a.m. Saturday, August 9th is the big one, the Sandhills Open Road Challenge itself. We'll be broadcasting live from Arnold starting at 8:30 a.m. Listen live on the official voice of Sork 95.3 KBBN The Thunderbird, or stream races on Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages. Don't miss a moment of the action. It's the 25th anniversary of Sork.
Thank you to these gold sponsors of Sork 2025 coverage: Anderson Auto Tech of Broken Bow, Mills Hardware of Arnold, and Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers.
9:14, almost 9:15. Anderson Auto Tech. What Dave and the crew are really something. They are top-notch mechanics, and I've always felt like Dave is a forgiving guy.
Oh, that's good.
You know, I think as a mechanic you have to be, because you work on something and something else breaks, and I mean the list goes on and on. You have to be patient and forgiving to be a good auto mechanic, and Dave is. And I always think back when we thought we were really funny years ago, Bob Bowles and Dave Burney. We were over at Comstock in the morning, first day that they were going to have a concert that night. We were interviewing people who were from different parts of the country, and we kind of ran out of people were kind of running from us. You know how that goes.
Oh, yes.
So we thought it would be unique to do a remote from inside a porta potty.
Ah.
And it was sponsored by Anderson Auto Tech.
Oh.
and Dave was really kind about it later. He kind of mentioned to me politely, you know, I really don't know if I got my money's worth if you were just doing a remote from inside a porta potty. And I got thinking about it, and, you know, Dave was right.
Yeah.
I always felt like that was a mistake.
Well, that's very interesting because I went to Comstock to do some interviews.
Yes.
And I think you sent me over, maybe it was the next year in the morning.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find anybody or get anybody to talk to me except for the guy who was setting up the porta potties. So, yeah, that's interesting.
We thought we'd go over there and there'd be a lot of people, you know.
Yes.
And they were setting up camp, and they just weren't interested.
No, not at man. It would have been 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, there wasn't much activity at that time. But that's funny because the only guy that would talk to me was the guy setting up the porta potties.
Well, Dave, if you're listening, you see, I wasn't so far off.
Exactly.
That was kind of funny because there was a young lady from, I don't remember where she was from, and she was probably in her late 20s, early 30s, very nice. And she did take time to visit with us, and she was bright and cheery and ready to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
And then we went back. That was the year Def Leppard, I think, played, and we took Pat Linder back. That was the Saturday night show or Sunday night show. I think it might have been. Anyway, there had been several days from when we interviewed that young lady. And I was kind of over in that same area looking for a way to get down to so we could sit and watch the show. And I thought, is that the young lady I interviewed the other morning? And she looked about 20 years older.
Yeah.
Very tired and a little dusty.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a true story. I'm sorry, Dave. I still owe you for that one. We're going to give you a chance to get some more of those tickets to the Truck and Tractor Pull on Sunday, August 10th at 2 p.m. at the Custer County Fairgrounds in just a little bit before we close the show. It's National Gossip Day today, so we're a little bit leery.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I don't deal with drama.
Or gossip. Actually, they don't need a day set aside for it, do they?
No, they don't. I just fire it.
There you go. So where are you at? What are you doing?
Actually, I'm headed to Holdridge. I just got done fixing Broken Bow scale, so that's fixed. And then I got to go to Minden and play with a kiosk system to see if I can get it going. And then I got to work on a safe.
Wow, that's a variety of things.
So Matt, I want to go back to this kiosk system here. What is that? What is that entailing? What is that exactly? Or are you going to kind of change the way we start to order at Subway?
Well, no. And a lot of locations we have drive-thrus, and we have an outdoor kiosk system that does all the questioning and answering for us.
Oh, okay.
And so all people do is pull up, touch the screen. They can order their food, and if they want, they can actually save their order with their phone number, and then they pull up, and all they got to do is enter their phone number.
Huh. Okay. All right.
So, and that's nationwide. If you see a Subway with a kiosk, you can go there and order on it and save it, and with your phone number, and all across the nation, whenever you see one, you can just pull up and enter your phone number.
Huh.
They're all tied together.
Okay. Wow.
That's high tech.
Yeah, it is.
Gosh.
Yeah, I didn't know. Well, I was not until about a year ago. I didn't know they had an air conditioning system in them.
In the kiosk?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So last couple of days last week I've changed out 3 ACs in those.
Huh.
So learning a lot of new stuff.
You are.
Sounds like it. So if you don't mind me asking, is that something that will come to the Broken Bow location in the future, or?
We have no way to put it. It would take out all the front parking, and we won't put a drive-through line where people park and walk through.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, if the building was on the other side or in the middle, then we'd be looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not there for you.
Right.
Yeah.
So they'd let go of the McDonald's building for a cheaper price. I'd think about buying it. But, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have a little more room that way, wouldn't you? Well,
right, and I'd actually put in more than one concept into there.
Yeah.
Well, we love the Subway just the way it is, and we can walk in. It's not a problem. And now the highway's all opened up, as you probably know since you've been here, that little painting left to do on that section maybe, but all in all, we're kind of back to normal, so access is easy as ever, a little better actually. And I think people are enjoying that, enjoying the sandwiches and breakfast sandwiches that you have, the pizzas, the list goes on and on. If we've been talking long enough, and even talking with Lloyd before you, with Subway products, the expansion of choices, unreal.
Oh, yeah, and it never stops. It seems like every time I turn around, they got something new they're bringing out or rolling out to be a seasonal item to try. They do a lot of test marketing all over the place. So, yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah. I'm still, every time I get off the phone with one of them reps for Subway, they go, anything else I can do for you? Yeah, you want to bring back the caramel apple cookie?
Amen. Put me in that group.
Right. So, yeah. So I think they get tired of me saying it. So one of these days, maybe they'll bring it back.
Yep. That squeaky wheel thing, it might just work. Yeah. So how you fixed for help?
I believe we are hiring.
Okay.
We also changed our hours. We're only open from 9 to 10 p.m. since school's getting ready to start.
Sure. Okay.
So, come in, fill out an app, or you can go to mysubwaycareers.com and fill out an app online.
Okay. And for folks who are gearing up, getting ready to follow those kids all over the place for fall sports, Subway's a perfect option to pull in and take something with you or stop. And maybe we don't mention enough, you have a nice dining area that people utilize that you see a lot of people that are on the road who want to take a break, sit down and eat the sandwich before they go. So you have all those options. But school is not far away from most kids, and that means parents chasing kids. So Subway comes in real handy there.
Yes, it does, and it doesn't weigh you down before a game like other fast food places do or other foods.
Yeah, it's embarrassing when you fall asleep at a ball game of some kind. So certainly Subway can help with that. Matt, I'm glad we caught you. Thanks a lot for taking time. I know you're a busy guy. Always appreciate your time and your business partnership. Stay safe out there.
I will, and thank you, and you guys have a good day. Hopefully it's nicer where you are.
I think it's going to warm up the next couple of days again.
So it looks like it's going to storm where I'm headed.
It's dark out there. It could. And drive safe.
All right, thank you, and you guys have a good day.
You too. All right. That worked out great.
Yeah.
One more giveaway before we close the show. And no, Jack, you're not eligible. Or, Brent, you're not eligible.
Okay. Hey, before you do your giveaway, can I remind everybody about something?
Of course.
The Anselmo Myrna Athletic Booster Club is going to be hosting their fall sports kickoff event on August 7th, tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. on what is now the 1886 Good Time Saloon in Anselmo, Nebraska. And I'm going to read this right off the sheet. Okay? This is what the sheet says. This is their little flyer. You can see it right here in my hand. It says that the event will be emceed by KCNI, KBBN, famed sports announcer Brent Apperson.
Okay.
That's really kind. Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah, that's great.
Dave's thinking, yeah, I can think of other adjectives. But I'm looking forward to it. Have had the opportunity to MC this event, I think, every year since they've been doing this. So we'll look forward to being there with you tomorrow. And you can join us there live at the event, 7 p.m. at the 1886 Good Time Saloon in Anselmo. We'll be visiting with the coaches and the players as they get ready for volleyball and football season and other activities in the fall as we get ready to go with the high school fall sports season. So come on out and support the Anselmo Myrna Athletic Booster Club and all of their athletic competitors for the fall sports kickoff August 7th, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. at the 1886 Good Time Saloon in Anselmo. They always cook up burgers. You can purchase a burger meal, and it's a fun, laid-back time. So come on out and join us in Anselmo tomorrow night.
All right. For you KBBN listeners, when we break away from the breakfast show, I've got a double shot for you from Nathaniel Rateliff over on KCNI. I think Jack's got a lot of good country lined up for you, so get ready for that. And, of course, information hour, 10 o'clock, party line, 10:30 party line, community calendar, and funeral announcements ahead of that. So here's the way this is going to work.
All right.
We're kind of like politicians. We make up the rules as we go. So
all right.
Here is the thing. We're going to let you be incognito on the air. We will not put you on the air.
Okay.
During this theme for a TV show, call in and let us know what it is. Give us your name off the air. We won't even put your name on the air. We want somebody to take advantage, for the kids especially, for the truck and tractor pull coming up on Sunday, August 10th at the Custer County Fairgrounds. Tickets are $10 for kids, $15 for adults. This will be a $25 price. So listen to this theme, call in, let us know what this TV show is. Off the air.
All right.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. All right, thanks to our caller, we have a winner. We will not mention their name. Also, of course, what is the theme? What is it?
Peanuts, Charlie Brown and Snoopy.
Oh, yeah. Lucy and the gang.
Yeah.
What a great show. I hope that's what you're saying about today's show. What a great show.
Yeah.
If you hear from Ellen Mortensen, would you let me know?
Sure.
I will be gone, of course, today, and I'm sure she's going to want to talk to me and thank us for promoting the show today.
Absolutely.
So, would you give her my love?
I would. Yes, I will.
Okay.
You bet.
That's a breakfast show for today.
Okay.
Now tomorrow you'll be on your own. You'll be solo.
That's what I'm told. I think I might even be pulling sign-on shift tomorrow. I think Jack's going early to help, maybe.
Is that the case, Jack? Well, we're always the last to know.
We'll be with you tomorrow.
Take care.